Welcome back, everyone. Well, the gauntlet has been thrown down. The challenge laid. Who's up for it? Time to find out. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The old-timers get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. And he puts that one aside with ease. Takes the feed up ahead. Quick snap, scores! And the road team quickly gets on the board, and this place got quiet quick.
Well, it's always tough when you're on the road, James, but when you get off to a good start, you're prepared, and you turn the momentum, it's all in your favor.
Haverov's aggressive start has resulted in the game's first goal. Look at this one, Cheryl.
Yeah, and it's impressive, the entire start by this team. They knew that they had to come into this barn and be ready to play, because when you're the away team, not only are you the underdog, but you need to take advantage when you get it. And execution, that's the name of the game. That's why they get the first goal.
From the right side, takes the pass. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Haverov's got the puck against the half wall. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Moves it quickly over to Winters. Haverov's got it in the neutral zone. And he can't hang on after that hit. Tries to get the puck to Jerome. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Can't hang on after that hit. Slides it across. Stopped by the goaltender. Tries to get it over to Kubis. Fires it. And he turned that one aside. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. More than half the period left to play. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. There's another from the hit parade. And that's deflected. Here we go. Breakaway. Talk about strong on the finish with that one.
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James. And then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in. He's on a breakaway, James, with breakaway speed, and he gets there because he gets a foot on his opponent, and no one's going to catch him. He's got all the time.
Philadelphia's got to be feeling good about their game once again, even in the score so quickly.
Yeah, and that's a counterpunch, right? And that's what the coach wants to see. You can get down by one, you're in a deficit, but you don't dig the hole deeper or further down. You find a way to be assertive. What I like about their game is they found a way to get physically engaged, and with that has come more opportunity.
The old-timers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Drives to the crease. Steps in front of the shot. Haverov's got the puck in the defensive end. It's in the back of the net. They score. And that might be an own goal. Yeah, I think you're right.
I think so, James. I mean, goaltenders are so good at tracking the puck and fighting to find it, and I don't think he saw it or knew where it was, so his feet start swimming in the crease, and as a result, the puck goes in. That's a tough one.
Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Moves it to Winters. And he makes a save there. Kubis scoops it up here inside the defensive zone. Here's a centering pass. And that's stopped. Angles it over to Winters. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Along the half wall with the puck. Takes the puck. Passes it in front. And that doesn't connect. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Dishes it off. Broken up with a stick. With possession along the wall. Feed to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Puck exits the zone. Takes the pass. Haverov's gained possession. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. How did he stop that one?
tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, Haverov's got a one-goal lead. Kubis wins the face-off in the offensive zone. Lets it fly. Oh, it goes off the iron and stays out.
Haverov's players on the bench are shaking their head. They can't believe that didn't go in. They thought they had extended the cushion to their lead, but unfortunately it hits the post and out.
Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Snatches the puck with the two centermen locked up. Haverov's on the attack. And sends it just out of reach. Sends it down low. Here's a pass down low. Haverov's going to play the puck from behind the goal. And makes the save.
I'd say yes, some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Haverov's got the lead here late in this first period. And sneaks in and grabs possession. Cutting to the front of the net. Decides to think about it. Oh, what a save in front. Moves it around along the half wall. Lays the body into that play. Tees him up. Turns it aside. Looks to set up at the point now. Oh, it's another consecutive save. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number one comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. The middle stanza is about to go. The officials ready to drop the puck. And they'll get after it here with period number two now officially underway. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Haverov's playing real well, and they need to continue to push the pace and continue on from that first period where they established a one-goal lead and they had majority of shots on net.
Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Haverov's gained possession along the boards. Handles it again. The old-timers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Poked away at center by Winters. And he takes the dish. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Hear those boards rattle. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Moves the puck forward to the middle. Stones him on the play. And now it's grabbed by Jerome. Quick feed to Butcher. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Passes it over. Haverov's got a hold of it against the wall. The old-timers have the puck in the corner. Haverov's got it behind the net. Works it across to Tommy. They've got numbers. Sends the puck across. Passes the puck over. Blazing in on the breakaway. Great save on the breakaway. Wow.
Well, goaltenders are so good at giving and then taking away, and that's exactly what he does right here, James.
They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. We see this play in skills practice all the time. We just don't see the panic defender on the other side. I mean, listen, anytime you can get on a diagonal and take it to the net, oh, it's tremendous to watch the skating, to be able to explode and create it for yourself.
And he sidesteps the check there. Butcher's got it against the boards. Here's a blast. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Haverov's got a hold of the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Skates to the crease. And the puck makes off the glove. Haverov's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. Kubis wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. Oh, he gets hit again!
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get land-basted over and over again.
Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Cuts into the paint. The Hockey Republic have it on the attack. Grabs the puck here at the blue line. Avoids the poke check. Haverov's got the puck against the boards. Oh, almost like a bomb exploding against the boards. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Dropped into the open ice.
Butcher is looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the shift.
Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle.
Butcher is a fierce competitor who wants to stay in the game, James, but if you look back at this last sequence where he's injured, you know that he's really struggling and laboring and needs to make his way to the bench.
Haverov's got it, and they're on the attack. Takes it up. Stars! Make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in. Well, it's not often that shots beat the goaltender clean from distance, James, but it's all about finding that lane and then getting all of it on it. This one has seeing eyes and makes its way to the back of the net.
Haverov's been feeling good all night long, and look at where we're at here. We're still in the late stages of the period here.
Yeah, it's been an unbelievable game for them so far. I mean, they've just been so dominant offensively. Their opponent really doesn't know what to do. They're trying to slow the game down, but they can't because they're just on fire in terms of pace and dictating it.
From the top of the offensive zone here. Haverov's got possession of the puck. Moves the puck up to Kubis. Haverov's got it along the wall. Takes the feed at the point. Just wide. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. Winters plays it against the boards. Let's move to the middle. And then caroms off a twig in front of the net. Sends it across the ice. Moves the puck into the attacking area. The Hockey Republic have it in their own zone. Kubis plays the puck. Hammers a shot. And we'll get a face-off after the puck hops into the bench. Haverov's looking to carry this sizable lead here into the second intermission. They have been the dominant club tonight. Smart read on the play as both centers were tied up on the draw. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. you're having a great night. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. We are underway here in the 3rd. Let's see if there's any sort of saving face at one end of the ice. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Philadelphia is behind in this game because they've mismanaged the puck change. You know the coach is not going to be happy. They weren't ready right from the get-go at puck drop and really chasing the game all over the ice, forcing plays and giving up the puck way too easily.
Haberov's got the puck along the boards. Can't keep a hold of it. Devastating collision into the boards. Kubas has the puck against the half wall. Shot. Blocker saved by the goalkeeper. Jerome's taking it from his own end. Takes it at center. Here's a pass to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. And he shuts the door on that.
Great positioning by the goal.
In all alone. He scores! And there's the hat trick. 3 is the magic number.
It's a magic number. He's doing everything he can to take the crowd out of this one as he's with the away team, but been dominated, playing really confident all night long. I love his awareness on this breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
Grabs the puck at center. Lets it fly. There's the collision. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. The Hockey Republic have it in their own zone. And that's off a stick. Scoops up the puck here. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Nice speed at center, moves up ahead now. Takes a shot. The Hockey Republic have gained control of the puck along the wall. Feeds it over. The one-time blast. Oh, and he misses on a great 8+ scoring chance there.
Well, he's right. Exactly. Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
Sends the pass over. Right on the doorstep. Nice save from point-blank range. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The old-timers have been handed 2 for interference.
Well, the body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if it'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
Unleashes a cannon. And he gets in front of that one.
Jim Flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Shoots it off the post.
Haveroff's been having to rate their opponent all night long in the offensive zone. It's been all theirs. They've been directing traffic any which way they want and getting shots off at them.
Scores! And the road team is having themselves a party in this bar tonight, and I don't think anybody except them like it.
No one likes it in this building, that's for sure. I mean, fans are leaving. They paid money for this ticket, and if you're on the ice, you just want to crawl out of there, but you can't. There's more game to play. This is a tough one, James.
Philadelphia's won the faceoff at center, and that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And still facing a stick to poke the puck away. Haberov's got the puck. There's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been clobbered.
Takes the feed from his own end. Shakes himself free. Shot. Winters will take it to the back of the cage. Takes it to the front. And he elects to explore his options. Philadelphia's trying to shake the defender. He's in the clear. Slides it across. Oh, beautiful save on the play.
And you got to love these one-on-one battles. In particular, the goaltender is so aggressive, tracks the puck and makes the save.
And that's blocked. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen out.
Well, this is a big hit here, and I don't think the other team likes it because it's a product of frustration. They're trailing in the game by quite a margin and really just not maintaining the emotions or the control within the game. And as a product, this is hit as a result.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Directs it on over to Winters. Scores! So maybe an attempt to try to make it respectable, or
when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
Havertz grabbed a hold of the puck. Sends the feed in front. And that goes off a stick and off target. Big time stop there. And he coughs it up with the pass. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Quick pass to Winters. Rocks him on the play. The Hockey Republic have taken possession along the wall. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Sends it out in front. He scores! What a play! Havertz's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Oh, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
The Hockey Republic have gained possession off the wall. And we'll get a breather here Centers are gliding into center. You can feel the tension here in the building. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. This has been one we've been waiting for a while, and it's time to finally see what the payoff is all about. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. He got all of that hit on the play.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
And a great save. Takes the feed from the wing. Oh, look at this. Here's a shot, and that one's denied. Is quick on the draw. Blocked in traffic. He scores! Just like that, it's a 1-0 hockey game.
Now, it started like a freight train just steamrolling their opponent, James. I mean, they really dictated right from the onset of this game. That tells me one thing. They were prepared coming in. Love the way he maneuvers in that low slot area. There's not a lot of space there, but he's able to shield, get that puck up on the backhand, and put it in.
Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Feeds it over to Winters. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Into the corner now. And he takes a shot. He scores! What a shot! What a pass!
Coaches always say, take away the eyes of the goaltender. This is exactly why. You can see him trying to find the puck at every corner, reaching around bodies up and down, but he can't find this puck, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Butchers won the draw inside the neutral zone. Hammers into the open ice. Can't get it to go. Haverov's looking to break out. Back to the blue line. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get it.
Scores! They strike and Kane, and it's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep buzzing away here and not get complacent. This isn't just a great job all the way around net front, James. Battling for position, quick hands to be able to get on the puck and quickly release it and have an accurate shot at that in tight. Great goal.
Long pass up ahead to center. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call. The Hockey Republic have put themselves down a man, tripping the call.
Once the stick engages at the lower half of the leg or within the skates, you know it's going to be a tripping call.
Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Good stand-up hit on the play. On the backhand! Denies him! Great heads-up play to poke it away at the offensive end. Oh, talk about finishing your check. Wow. Grabs control of it at the point. Oh, blocker save. What a stop. Slows up from the point. Haverov's penalty killers get a hold of it. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Haverov's got it in their own zone. To his teammate. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. Time's up for the power play. Both teams back to equal strength.
Well, when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time, and all these players are heading back to the bench, and they're deflated.
Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. A shot, and misses over the net. Finds some space in the corner. Here we go. They really ratcheted up the feet at center and moves forward. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Well, with that hit, you can certainly sense that the frustration has boiled over. James is at a tipping point. They're getting blown out in this game. But honestly, it's their problem. It's their issue because they weren't ready to start. They did not start on time, and there was none of that physical presence earlier in the game.
Taken along the wall by Jerome. Oh, he caught him!
And that's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel it.
So a little sign of life here on the ice as they try to get back into it.
Yeah, a little bit of a momentum swing right here, and now they've got to layer it, which means they've got to have that next shift where they attack and have the mindset to drive the net.
Let's see if it's sustainable now. The old-timers have finally shown some life here in the first as they get one back.
And making some adjustments late in the first period after they get a real slow start. They have to find some pushback and some legs if they want to get back in this one.
Slides it across. From the point, they take control of it. Oh, some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Philadelphia's got control of it now from their own end. The Hockey Republic have possession along the boards. Slides it across. It's in! He scores!
Oh, that's a really tough break for the tender, James. I mean, listen, when structure breaks down and there's all kinds of stuff going on in front of you, you can't track, you can't get your eyes on the puck and it winds up in the back of your net.
Here in the late going to the frame. Haberov's got a 3-goal lead. And he takes the feed. Back to the point it goes. That's blocked. Haberov's got the puck along the wall. Here's an offensive chance. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. 57 seconds left. Hammers the shot. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Breakaway. Scores! What a finish!
Two parts to this. I mean, he's on a breakaway, so he had to get to the right spot, break away from the pack, and then he's got to finish here, James. I just love the confidence. He was very decisive in his move to be able to put this by the goaltender.
The Senators will glide into the dot.
He does a great job of exploiting the weakness of the coverage, and he finds a way to break away from the pack. He's in on the breakaway, James, and what a battle it is. It's one that he wins, and he drives the puck home.
Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more in a moment. Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
Philadelphia's coaches aren't going to be happy. They know why they're trailing in this one. There's been zero accountability from a defensive standpoint. They got to find a way to limit the odd man rushes.
Haberov's got a hold of it along the wall. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Grabs the puck in the corner. Lays into the body on the play. Grabbed along the board by Jerome. Sends a pass over. The old-timers pick up steam and are on the attack. Gains the zone through center. Winters. Good hit to knock the puck loose. On the attack along the boards. Rips it from the blue line. Stones him on the one-timer. Lots of time left in this period. 4-2 is the score. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Here's a chance! The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked.
Butcher's really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench. Well, you can't do that or you're going to find your way marching over to the box. Hey, you're allowed to finish your check, but when your opponent's in a vulnerable or compromised position, you got to lay out.
As we're about to drop the puck, the power play unit back out onto the ice for another opportunity.
James, I think this is a critical moment in the game. You've had multiple opportunities on the power play. You haven't been able to convert. Now you get another one. The coach is going to have to consider deploying different personnel if they don't get it done.
Kubas is ready for the face-off as they'll continue to kill off this penalty. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Dishes it off.
Winters has that shot mentality. He's got 2 goals in the game. You know he's going to take it anytime he gets it. He's looking for the Hattie.
Here's a blast. Too much congestion in front. The Hockey Republic have the puck against the boards. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Handles the pass. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, and he whiffs on it. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Butcher's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Haverov's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. The old-timers have it now. Both sides back to even strength. A great effort by the penalty killers there.
Well, this power play unit was stagnant, James. They didn't create any offense. They didn't get any pucks to the net, and there were really no chances.
And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Haverov's been the better club as they hold a 4-2 lead at this point. Kubas won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction! And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Well, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered. Quick pass across to Tommy. And that one's turned away. Philadelphia's got the puck. That's a solid check on the play. Butcher's got it in the offensive zone. Big-time stop. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Puck picked up by Jerome. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end.
Haverov's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
Here's a shot. The old-timers gain control of it. Jerome's moving the puck through his own zone. Haverov's gained possession along the boards. Lowers the boom with that hit. Angles it over to Winters. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Haverov's got the puck against the half wall. Takes the feed. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. Haverov's got it in their own zone. Looking to get it out. Jerome's got control of it now behind the cage. Takes control of the puck. The old-timers will play it in their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Haverov's looking to break out of their own end. Along the half wall with the puck. Less than a minute to go here in the second. Shuts him down. Passes it over. Scores! Teed him up perfectly. Republic have gained control of the puck along the wall. Shot! He scores! There's the hat trick and let it rain, Chapeau!
Yeah, Rain Chapeau is right there. Hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them all. This is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way.
Coverbots had one song in their mind all night long. Shot, 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 shot. They continue to lead late in the second. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski found it, ready to bring in the action. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
Haveroff's been dogging play all game. They sit with a comfortable lead with 20 minutes to go here, and they need to make sure they manage the puck and make smart decisions, and then they can drop this one to win.
The old-timers have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
Coach is going to have to find a way to rein this group in. I mean, they are losing pretty big in this one, but they've lost some emotional control, and they're dancing to the penalty box right now.
And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Looking to break out here on the power play. Tommy's got it along the wing. Feeds it over. And he takes the pass. Takes the shot. Oh, beauty stick save there off that deflection. Kuba's setting up against the wall. And he gets in front of that.
When an athlete's having a type of game like this, you just say, get him the puck. And that's exactly what's happening tonight, because every time it's on his stick, he's finding a way to fill the net here, James. Hattie so far in this game, he has been lethal when that puck is on his stick.
Offense and zone face-off. Power play will continue, and they are humming right now.
Well, they are, and just look at the goaltender. He's been their best penalty killer, and he's standing on his head, but he can't do it forever. The PKers have to find a way to get in the lanes, but from the offensive perspective, they are shimmying and shaking in the offensive zone. They got to keep it going, but it all starts with the draw.
Puck sails onto the bench, sending a few people ducking. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Haveroff's got it in the offensive zone. Handles the puck at the point. They score! Power play goal!
Well, specialty teams are often the difference maker. It's why you spend so much time in practice working on them, James, and they took advantage of their opportunity. Let's have another look on the replay here, James. I thought that he had the post covered, but he clearly did not. There was just enough room to slide that puck in the inside post.
Haveroff's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
From the left side, takes the pass. Turns it aside with the glove. Haveroff's got the puck in the defensive end. Drives it to the crease. He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on this part.
It really is, James. He's playing with such confidence, and every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him, he's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice. He does a great job of getting to position, net front, James, and then with a
struck. Solid check to slow him down. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
Haveroff's been stifling their opponent all game long. Just they're right up in their face. They're turning over pucks. They're finding ways to interrupt the play. And wow, they're going forward quick and in a hurry. And they're just dominating the scoreboard.
Slotted aside by the blocker.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I've been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he doesn't. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
Here's a short pass to Winters. Here's a feed in front.
I love the 1-3-1 set on the power play unit they used earlier. Listen, they had success, they scored, but there's so many variations off of it. I love the bumper position that can act as a decoy, allow the puck to get through to create those seams and open.
So they strike once again with the extra attacker.
Wow, this has been a potent power play. Two things you need. You need creativity, but you also need structure, and the players know exactly where they need to be to set up, to whip their magic around the perimeter, and then open up the lanes to attack the net.
Haveroff's added yet another one here to the total tonight, and what a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
The old-timers gain control of the puck. Delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Hockey Republic have found themselves undermanned. Interference the call.
In this game, you're always trying to buy time for your teammates, but sometimes if you hold on a little bit too long, you're going to get the interference call.
The old-timers once again send out their power play unit.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
And that's a great read to pick off the pass. And some textbook body contact there.
Haveroff's performance tonight has been one of their best all season long, James. Just right from the puck drop, 60 minutes of complete play.
Moves it quickly over to Winters. With possession along the wall. The backhander. Oh, a clutch save! He says, let's get physical on that play. The old-timers move the puck in the defensive zone. Feeds it on over to Tommy. Philadelphia's got the puck in their own end. One-on-one with the goaltender. Oh, what a save! Who was that masked man?
Well, the goaltender gets right to the top of his crease, and I just love how technically sound he is, but he's also very athletic, so he covers a lot of ground. He does that to make the save.
Huge steal in his own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Fantastic save! In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Haveroff's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. Picks up the puck in his own end. From point blank, scores! And he did it again! It's a night to remember!
Oh, he's having himself a game as he James. He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates, get him the puck. The game is playing at such a high rate of speed, James, that you have to make decisions quickly, but there's a lack of coverage and a huge defensive miscue that leads to this goal.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Loose puck, and they're off to the races. And there we go. Icing is the call.
Well, the puck has been on a string on his stick tonight here, James. I mean, the coach continues to throw him over the boards, knowing that he's going to create offense for his team. Multiple helpers in this one so far. He's really weaving and creating space. Great timing to be able to thread the needle to his line mates to get those helpers.
Here's a pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Forces the turn. neutral zone. Haberov's on the attack. And now he moves it quickly to Kubis. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. The Hockey Republic have taken possession in their own end. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Haberov's coaches have to be pleased with what they've seen tonight. No shortage of scoring opportunities and no shortage of goals. Kubis wins the draw at center. Moves it to Tommy. Moves the puck. Takes that pass back at the point. Moves inside. Stops it with a glove. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Haberov's looking to close things out here late in this third period as they continue to lead. Kubis has won the draw and they'll go on the attack. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Haberov's got a hold of the puck. He's got a step. Oh, misses the net.
Oh, that's a tough one, James, when you're in that spot and you're unable to put it between the pipe. But I think he just rushed his shot, and as you can see, it came off the end boards.
And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Kubis wins it in the offensive zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Let's see what the officials are calling. Butcher's getting two for hooking.
Well, there's no hope getting back into this game. You take the penalty, now the face-off is down at your end. You're down a bunch of goals. Everyone just wants this one to end.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Jerome's taking it from his own end. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Well, what's the saying these days? Real recognizes real. Fans on their feet here in the final seconds to salute an incredible performance by the home team. And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. Obviously not the result that they wanted in this EASHL challenge, Cheryl, but you know what? Love the fact that they were there, they competed, and they showed up.
Yeah, but the word challenge, James, the moment you hear that word, your competitive juices start a flowing, and they won't be happy with this one.